Hi, I'm Stumpy Nubs, and this is my miter sled. I love table saw sleds because they add a tremendous level of safety and accuracy to crosscuts. And I think a sled should have as many features as you can pack into it. That's why I designed my mega sled. It does everything. But you have to set up the attachable fences for mitered cuts every time, and that always opens up the possibility for error. So since 45-degree miters are the ones you cut by far the most often, I wanted to design a separate sled just for those. I also wanted to include some of the features that I built into that big mega sled. And I wanted the mega sled's attachments to fit on this miter sled too. So I had to take that into consideration when I was designing the fence for the miter sled. As with any jig, building this is all about taking your time and getting things right. You want to start off with a nice square base so you can reference off those edges, and that way all of your parts in the subsequent assembly are going to be square as well. Your miters are only going to be as accurate as your sled is, so getting it right to begin with will pay off for years to come. Not only should your fence sides be at 45-degree angles to the base panel's edge, but you should check to make sure that the two fences form a perfect 90-degree angle together. Again, it's all about taking your time and getting it right. I use a lot of T-track on all my table saw sleds. It gives me the ability to attach other jigs and stop blocks. With the big mega sled, we had joinery jigs for finger joints, spline miters, tenons, half laps, bridle joints, all that stuff. I carried the same idea over to this sled so that you can use some of those jigs on the miter sled. Of course, you're not going to use all of them. You're not going to cut tenons on a miter sled, but you can use some of them. I really like the extendable fences that I put on the mega sled, so they were a must for this miter sled. They make it possible to use stop blocks to make repeated cuts of the same length on long pieces. They really improve the accuracy of my cuts. I designed these spring-loaded micro adjusters so that they could be used with the joinery attachments, especially the stop blocks, because they allow you to fine-tune the length of a workpiece. On a four-sided mitered box or picture frame, you have to get the lengths of each size just right or the corners won't fit together, even if they're a perfect 45 degrees. Using micro adjusters and a stop block lets you dial everything right in. I love this feature. Another place a stop block comes in handy is on the T-track that's embedded into the sled's base. This way you can butt your workpieces up against it for short repeated cuts. Anyway, that's my miter sled. It's all part of my 3-sled system, Mega, Mini, and Miter. We've done Mega and Miter. Next, we're going to do Mini. Thanks for watching.